right, we are live once again, and I got a very special guest over here. I got Gary Micheals, biker hypnotist. Yes, a real hypnotist. He does shows where he hypnotizes people. You see them walking around like little doggies and stuff.
Mhm.
Say next show he probably gonna do it to me, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to be seen walking around like a little doggy. So what's up, Gary? How are you doing, man? How's the shows going? I mean, you're all over the place. You're in Kentucky. You're in Missouri. You're all over the place, man.
Tony, how you
Hypnotizing
doing,
people.
brother? Yes, I have. This year, 2023, we will have done 75 shows this year.
Wow. So you just
Yeah,
hypnotize them. How did you learn how to do this?
that's a great question. I am self-taught. I did a lot of research, a lot of studying. Reached out to, well, there are several hypnotists in the world, several. But I've reached out to the top dogs, so to speak, and believe it or not, they've actually called me back. They talked to me. They've helped me learn. They've given me education on how to hypnotize people. It's been an amazing journey.
I mean, I've seen your shows. I have a clip here of one of your shows, of what you do. I would like to play it for you real
Of
quick, so
course,
the people can get an idea of what you actually do. I mean, and this is real, guys. This is real. This guy will get into your mind and break it, and he'll make it into a chicken or a donkey or whatever. I'm trying to tell him to hypnotize me to quit smoking, but
you, I here's the thing, Tony. A lot of people ask me to if I'm capable of hypnotizing people to stop smoking. Obviously, I smoke. Um, I tell them to go see a hypnotherapist. I am a comedian.
okay.
I I use hypnosis as a comedy act. I make them do a lot of weird stuff.
Oh,
Can
I'm
can I can
not.
I help them to stop smoking? Of course. Can I help them to quit picking their nose or biting their ass or whatever? Of course I can. That's not my forte. I'm a comedian. Uh,
Yeah, your shows are so entertaining. I know I got to talk to Keith over there and these guys at Orange County Choppers. They got to have you over there, man, doing a hypnotist show because these shows are totally amazing. Let me play that clip for you. Check this out. This is Gary
yeah,
Michael, guys, and one of his shows. Check.
Imagine, if you will, a show that will unlock a door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. A show that moves you into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. Prepare yourself to go on a journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. You've just crossed over into the Hypnozone. The High Seas Rally, Motorcycle Mayhem Radio, and CycleFish.com proudly present the world's only biker comedy hypnotist, Gary Micheals. It's the God Family Country Tour. Whatever event you're putting together, Gary Micheals will bring you something different, magical, surprising, and just downright hysterical. From cruise ships to comedy clubs, biker events to bars, theaters to convention centers, corporate events to private parties, Gary Micheals will deliver a performance that will keep you on the edge of your seat. You can see what millions of people all over the world are talking about. The world's only biker comedy hypnotist, Gary Micheals. When you're ready to move into a land beyond the seas of thought and beyond the realm of what? Go to GaryMicheals.net and lock in your dates now. It will be completely unforgettable. Rock on.
Man, that's something, man. That was good, 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 good. So, how many shows have you done?
This year, 2023, I've got one more show left, and that is on New Year's Eve, which is my birthday, by the way. Just want to throw that in there.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll be officially I'll be an old man. I've got one more show on New Year's Eve, and that will be 75 shows in 2023.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. So, yeah, I can't wait to talk to the guys from Cyclefish and Gary and all them.
Oh, let me tell you
Hopefully
something.
they'll team up with us. Talk to me. Talk to me about this thing that you got going now. That this new event that's coming up.
Tony, let me tell you something. Cyclefish.com, Lucky at Cyclefish is one of the most incredible human beings in the world. And I'm also teamed up with Motorcycle Mayhem Radio, the High Seas Rally Cruise. I mean, we're all working together to achieve a goal. And that goal is to give people the best time ever, the best, most fun you'll ever experience. And that's on the High Seas Rally Cruise. I apologize, guys. I got the hiccups. I hate the hiccups. However, the High Seas Rally Cruise is one of the most incredible events you'll ever experience. There's no way for me to describe the feeling, and it's all about feeling, Tony. The feeling that someone gets when they walk on the ship is absolutely amazing. There's no way for me to describe it. I wish I could. I wish I could expel this feeling that people get when they step on the High Seas Rally Cruise. However, not just the cruise, but if you come to one of my shows, you are going to be completely amazed. I wish I could describe all this. The feeling that you're going to get is you're going to get a lot of laughter. You're going to get a lot of relaxation, and you're going to be completely blown away of what happens when I start doing all my stuff on stage. They're going to look at it and go, how in the world are you doing that?
So you're a magician as well.
Yes. Here, I'll show you. Watch. Are you ready? Tony, are you ready?
Go ahead, show me.
You're not ready. Watch.
Oh, look at you, boy. Oh, man.
Yeah, and it kind of goes away. But if you do this, watch. If you do this, it comes right back.
Oh, man, you're a beast, man. Couldn't even catch that. I know these people are going to be trying to rewind it and go back and try to catch it, but they ain't going to catch it.
Well, I hope they do. I mean, I hope they do. I hope they try to rewind it and, do all this. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people. But here's the thing, what I say about magic, Tony. Watch the magic and just enjoy it. Don't try to figure it out. Just enjoy it, because everyone loves magic, man. It brings everybody together. I have been in places where there's the meanest, the ugliest, the cantankerous person in the world, and I'll do a magic trick for them. And the next thing that you know, I'm their best friend. It's the most amazing. Magic is, for me, is the most amazing thing ever, because it's a barrier breaker, man. It breaks relationships down. It breaks communication down. I've been in a place, I think I want to say in Tennessee, somewhere in Tennessee, where we were at a Mexican restaurant. April loved Mexican. Oh my God, she could eat Mexican 24 hours a day. But we were at a Mexican restaurant, and zero people in that building spoke English. They were all speaking Spanish, right? I started doing magic, and everybody started surrounding us sitting at the bar. And it was the most incredible feeling that you could get. None of them spoke English, but yet they understood the magic, which was just absolutely insane. Everybody, everybody's a child. Everybody feels like a child, and when you do magic and they start talking about the magic, even though they don't understand what you're saying, for the most part, magic breaks the barrier. And when I start doing the magic for people, they're like, okay, what's he going to do on stage? And when they get to a show and they see what we do on stage as far as hypnotizing people, they are completely amazed. It's unbelievable. It's really a lot of fun.
Crazy. Well, let me go ahead and play a little commercial here for one of our proud sponsors, Fran. It wouldn't be nothing if I didn't show this wonderful lady. She has done so much during the holidays, man. God bless her.
Hey, hold on one second. I absolutely love working with Fran Hosh, and we're going to be at Gibtown Bike Fest, which Fran Hosh proudly supports. I cannot wait to see the crew again. Oh my God, those guys are amazing.
Let me play this little thing for her over here and show her some love.
I decided to pursue a career in law because it gives me an opportunity to help people. When a client chooses us to represent them, they're entrusting us with a huge responsibility. It's our goal to exceed their expectations with our personalized service and to help them to achieve the best possible recovery to compensate them for their injuries.
That's where we come in. We come in and we solve that problem for them and really set them on the right track in order to try and get back to what their life was like before the accident happened.
All right. Fran. She is so awesome. God bless her.
I got to tell you something, brother. I've never met Fran. I've met Brian and her crew. The first time I ever met her crew was at Gibtown Bike Fest, which we're going to be back at Gibtown Bike Fest the second weekend of January. Man, I can't wait to work with Fran and her husband and the entire crew. Oh my God, they're freaking awesome, dude.
People, man, they're the most giving people. They will literally give you the shirt off their back. They go out and they feed homeless. They do these toy drives for children. They support mostly every cause you can think of. I mean, all this money that they make, right, with accidents. So every time that you go to them for an accident, right, basically what they're doing is taking the money that they make for themselves and giving it back to the community, giving it away.
Love that.
God bless her, man. God bless her. She's just not, she could be running around in fancy mansions and yachts and stuff like that, but she's giving back to the community, which that's going to bring forth more blessings for her because that's the type of person she is.
Of course.
Doing God's will. Doing God's will, and it's good.
And you know what, brother? I cannot wait to meet her. I can't wait to work with her. Her whole organization is by far one of the best in the country.
I'm telling you, they're so awesome. They're so awesome. So there's this thing over here that came to the light, and I want to ask you about this. What is this? What is that?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? The High Seas Rally. The High Seas Rally is the world's only bike rally on a cruise ship.
Oof.
Yeah.
It was brought to my attention that you had a little something to do with that. So
I got a little bit to do with it. We were on the ship. I was on the ship back in 2019, and obviously I tried to get back on the ship the next year. COVID kicked in. It really hurt everybody. It did. Obviously, COVID was horrible. But I was on the ship this year. We did 2 shows on the ship, and Lita Ford and the Kentucky Headhunters was on the ship with us. But when I did my show, there was 837 seats in the theater. I had probably 1,200 or more, standing room only, on the cruise. And it was the most amazing feeling I ever had in my life. And they booked us back this year for 2024. And if you go to highseasrally.com, you book your cabin now, you're going to be registered to win 4 custom built motorcycles. One of the builders, Xavier Muriel, who's a great guy. There's 3 others, and forgive me because I cannot remember their names right now. Xavier Muriel was the drummer for Buck Cherry, and he's a Grammy Award-winning drummer for Buck Cherry.
So he's gonna be all up in there.
Oh yeah, he will be on the ship with us. Absolutely amazing guy. And there's 3 others, and please forgive me that I don't remember their names. But this year on the High Seas Rally, they're giving away 4 custom motorcycles. And all you got to do is book your room. If you book your room on the High Seas Rally, you're going to be registered to win 4 custom motorcycles in 24. You can win them all. You never know. I mean, it's just luck of the draw. But just go to highseasrally.com and put promo code in Gary Micheals. And if you do that, I'm going to give you $150 with ship credit, which you can use for whatever you want. You can buy drinks, you can, buy some merchandise, whatever. However, the minute you book High Seas Rally, you're automatically registered to win all 4 of those motorcycles. And that's thanks to Law Tigers. Law Tigers is helping with this.
Okay. All right. So that's awesome, man. So what we can do is we're gonna check some stuff out. What we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna share this. What I need to know is hold on. What I need to know is where's the site that they gotta go to? www what?
All right, here's the deal. You go to highseasrally.com. We're leaving out of Tampa, which isn't far from you. And we leave out of Tampa. This year, we're going straight to the Bahamas. We're going to Bimini, Coco Cay, Freeport, and Nassau. We're going to literally take over Coco Cay. It's going to be a Coco Cay shutdown, which Coco Cay is a private island owned by Royal Caribbean.
So that's correct, right on the bottom of the screen, highseasrally.com.
highseasrally.com, absolutely.
Just making sure.
But all I ask is if you use promo code Gary Micheals, I'll give you $150 in ship credit. Plus, the minute you book your cabin, you're automatically registered to win 4 custom built motorcycles. Yeah, we're giving away 4 and 24, but we're giving away 4 and 24. Yes, promo code Gary Micheals. Absolutely. I got to tell you, brother, it is by far one of the most incredible gigs, one of the most incredible events I've ever been involved with. It is just, here's the cool thing, brother. There's no kids. There's no dress code, biker attire dress code. Okay. There's no drama. There's no stress. It's just 7 days of the most fun, and I can't express that enough, the most fun you'll ever have in your life. We took 2 couples last year, or this year. We took 2 couples with us this year out of Panama City, Florida, and they booked immediately for next year.
I don't blame them. I'm thinking that this is like a whole entertainment on the sea. I mean, you're out there, it's parties and shows and winning motorcycles. You're driving down that boat ramp after the show with the motorcycle.
Right. You know, I've got a lot of great friends, and I say that immensely friends with cyclefish.com and Motorcycle Mayhem Radio and the High Seas Rally. These guys are just, God, I wish I could express the feeling that I have right now for all of those I just mentioned. They are absolutely amazing. And I will tell you this, Jeff Bodine, who was, you remember Jeff Bodine? He was a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, yeah.
He's on the ship every year, and he's such a great friend. He's such a great person, a great human being. And he will tell you that if you don't have a good time on the High Seas Rally, he'll give you the money back.
That's awesome.
And he's never given the money back.
Well, I mean, you're having a great time on these things. There's no reason for anything. I mean, you go out there and you just watching shows and as far as everything I also talked about our movie, the Ride or Die movie.
Dude, I would absolutely love to be a part of that, man.
That's going to be crazy, huh? It's going to be crazy. It's actual professional setting. We would have had this movie done already or almost done already if a lot of things didn't get in the way. But we had to take everything back to the drawing board.
Sure.
And now we start filming. I don't start filming. The professional directors in studio and like Rick, Saulo, and all the other guys that are working on this. They're doing it with very expensive equipment. I mean, equipment that they use in Hollywood. And
right.
They have green screen rooms. This thing is going to be like top-notch special effects, high quality. It's going to be on TV. And most likely, if all goes even better, it'll probably be in the movies. It's a crazy movie. I'm not going to be in it. You'll probably see my face on the camera or something like that. But they've got
nobody. Right, listen, brother, nobody wants to see your face. I'm just telling you.
Well, you've been in like 17 movies. You did one with Hannibal Lecter at Silence of the Lambs. Remember?
I've been in 17 movies. A lot of some of the movies I was a stuntman in. I was actually had a character in probably 5 of those movies.
Yeah.
I can show you video of where I am. You have to look for me. You're not going to see my face, unfortunately. But there was my first speaking part of a movie was in the movie Hannibal, and I was a
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal, yes. I was a police officer, and I had a scene with Anthony Hopkins, and he and I were doing a scene together. It got cut out, which didn't matter to me because, I still got paid. I still got paid for it. I already
put you in contact with Rick, and just hit Rick up, and we'll see what's going on. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Rick's going to put you in there. Somebody's knocking on the door. Well, anyways.
Tell him I said hello.
Tell him to say hello, right? Anyways, I mean, I just don't understand why everybody in the mother wants to come over but as far as everything, what I'm going to do is
well, I don't understand why you would call me and want to do a live podcast when I'm freaking sleeping, dude. It's been a long day.
I didn't know you were sleeping, man. But everybody gets up for the podcast. But I got you here. I got you on here. We wanted to let them know about you, what you do. And about this rally,
oh, listen to me, Tony.
This rally's amazing. This thing right here. I mean, I really want to go.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Tony. This is by far, and I've done several gigs around the world. I've performed in front of millions of people. This year, 2023, when I walked out on stage, there was 1,200 plus people in a room that only held 837.
Jesus.
When I walked out, it's standing room only. People still trying to get in. I looked at the lovely Miss April, and I looked at her, and I said, "God, I hope I don't suck." It was just the most amazing feeling I've ever felt in my entire life. This cruise, these people. I know it sounds like we're just trying to sell tickets. However,
No, I'm going. I don't care about those tickets. I
Well,
mean,
I'm telling.
it's gonna be something great to do, man. Other than going to the same old bar, the same old place, the same old. I mean, you got to do once in a while. You have to do something completely different. You
Well,
know,
this is completely different, and
exactly. That's what I
any
mean. And it's a cruise to the Bahamas, right?
yeah, we're going this year. Last this in 2023, we went to Key West, and then we went to Cozumel. We went to Costa Maya, which was completely amazing. This coming year in 2024, we're going to the Bahamas. We're going to Bimini, Cozumel,
What?
Costa Maya, and then Coco Cay, which is a private island owned by Royal. And there's a lot of cool water sports and a lot of cool bars.
Oh, that's
I've never
awesome.
I've never been to the Bahamas, so I'm
I am
actually
going. A cruise to the Bahamas, private islands, rides, water sports, and that clear blue water. You can't beat that with a baseball bat. We gotta go.
no,
And
no,
it's a
no.
biker
Hell,
rally event
yeah,
where
it is a biker rally event.
you can
Here's
actually win 4 custom bikes.
you
And
could
I'm gonna
win.
check
Now
that out.
here's the cool thing, Tony. If you register now before December 31st, you get double the chances of winning 4 of those motorcycles.
High Seas Rally. That's pretty
High
cool.
Seas Rally, highseasrally.com, promo code Gary Michaels. I'll give you $150 in ship credit, plus you're automatically registered to win 4 custom motorcycles, uh, which they will give away on the ship, and they're yours, man. These are custom motorcycles, Tony. These are one of a kind built motorcycles specifically for the High Seas Rally. And I will tell you this, that Paul Yaffe, everybody knows Paul Yaffe, and he's a custom bike builder too. He built a bike. The last bike that he built for this year, I wanted it. I wanted it bad. I didn't like the color, not my thing, but I really wanted the bike, the motorcycle. All the money that he raises goes to the dialysis fund.
Oh man.
So here's what we do on the cruise. We bring on, I think, 7 dialysis patients. I want to say 7. It may be 10, but I want to say 7. We bring on 7 dialysis patients, and we have all the doctors, the nurses, all the equipment, and those patients get a free cruise.
Wow.
We take care of the dialysis patients, and we also are raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh, okay.
I want to say that this year in 2023, we raised $300,000 for the dialysis patients on the High Seas Rally cruise.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm definitely gonna be on that cruise. I'm gonna go check it out. There's no ifs ands or buts about it. But what I'm gonna do, you know that we're printing. We're basically gonna be one of the only ones, the magazines that has survived in the print.
Sure.
We're going to be we're printing about 15 to 20,000 copies. Sometimes, you know, on a special occasion, like 30,000 copies of our magazine, and or we give our magazine out for free. So we put it on paper.
Sure.
They say, okay, we're going to go digital, the new era, the new name. Name to me one successful digital magazine. You can't because
Successful?
digital is a
Yeah.
concept. Digital is a concept. Digital is not a product. They can't touch it. They can't look at it. They can't do nothing. And digital disappears. Like this post right here, well, it's not going to get buried because it's on my pages. But let's say I post something online. 20 minutes later, you have 50,000 other people posting on top of you, and it disappears. You got to keep sharing it. On a magazine, it sits there. They read it, they put it down, somebody else picks it up. 2 years later, the magazine is still sitting there. They pick it up, it's still there.
Right.
So I mean, that's why
So let me
paper.
explain to with what you're doing, Tony. I've been in the radio business for 35 years. That is an intangible. What we're selling, advertising, isn't intangible. You cannot touch it with your fingers. You can't touch it with your hand. We're selling them advertising. Okay. However, that particular advertising that we do, what you do with your magazine, what I did when I was in radio,
Yeah.
it helped them make more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm digital. I'm already digital. Like if you go to our
Well,
website,
nowadays,
Yeah.
digital is the way to go
Yeah.
because
Like
nobody
let's
reads a
say,
book anymore. Nobody reads a newspaper. Nobody reads a
they
magazine.
still, they still do. They like to look at it. They when they go like they're gonna go to the crapper or they're gonna go here, they're gonna go there. They'll open it up and they'll look at it, look at the pictures, read it. Just something interesting, they'll read it or
Wait,
whatever. It's
well,
over
hold
there.
on a second,
If it's
Tony. Hold
free,
on.
if the
Hold
magazine
on.
is free, they're gonna take it.
Tony, hold on. When I'm going to the crapper, I'm not reading for
You don't
Ride
do
or
it.
Die magazine. I'm just
That's
sorry,
what
I'm
you're
not.
doing. You're on your cell phone. But as far as everything, yeah, the magazine is absolutely free. So we give away the magazine. We don't sell it. You're never gonna sell a magazine. Nobody buys magazines. Nobody buys music,
No,
CDs. Nobody buys nothing of that no more. Like
no.
we are fully digital. We get like 90 million people going through our websites a year. I have the analytics, and like let's say if you open up my magazine digitally on my site, if you click on anything that's in that magazine, like let's say you see your show, Gary Micheals on the magazine, and you click it, right? It'll
Yes,
go right to your site, or the person that's on the magazine, it'll go right to their site. So it sends them. It has hyperlinks that sends you to the person that's on that magazine. If you want to know more about them, if you want to read about them, like let's say a dealership advertises with us. Let's say Ride Now Power Sports
sure.
is advertising with us. You hit Right Now Power Sports, it goes to their inventory list. It goes right to their website. They can go and see everything you have and order and make phone calls and whatever. So that's what's good about digital. We're digital. We're killing it on digital. But
Well,
I don't think I would ever throw away the print. I don't
I
think I
can
would.
tell you, I can tell you right now that your language with the High Seas Rally is exactly what they're looking for. And Tony, personally, I'm just going to be personal. Love to have you a part of the High Seas Rally. Uh,
I think
like
we
I
could do
said,
a nice event there, man.
well, like I
I think
said,
it's gonna be an event, but I think that we can really do something nice over there. I think this is gonna be awesome. There's a lot of other things that we can do over there. I mean, like entertainment wise,
well,
magic
this year,
shows and
let, let me talking about the entertainment. Let me explain. In 2024, we've got Luke Graham of Foreigner. Uh, Obviously, he's not with Foreigner, but he puts on a great show as a solo artist. We got Foreigner. We've got the Kentucky Headhunters, which I've I've known the Kentucky Headhunters since I was 18 years old, dude. I've known them for a long
they
time,
got
and
that rock.
they put on an incredible show. And then we have Vixen, and there's a band called Hairball, which we
Hairball.
did. Yep, we did a show with them in Sturgis in 2023. I was inside the venue. They were outside the venue, but we got a chance to see them. Incredible band, man. They are going to throw a party like you wouldn't believe.
I
And
cannot
then,
wait. I cannot wait.
then
I'm gonna go to this rally. I'm gonna go on this cruise. I'm gonna go on
well,
this cruise, and I'm gonna try to bring as many of my friends that I can.
listen,
I know how you guys
there's
do.
another band, our party band on the cruise, and they're called Steel Rod. And I got to tell you, they can play anything. If they've heard it before, they can play it and play it well. They're the High Seas Rally party band. They're just absolutely amazing band. And then of course you got myself going to be on the cruise. Uh, as I mentioned earlier, we packed the theater. I mean, if you've never seen any hypnosis before in your life, or if you've never seen anybody hypnotized before, or if you don't believe in hypnosis, uh, get on this cruise with us, and I'll show you that you'll be a believer. I promise you.
Oh man, I'm gonna check this out, man. I'm gonna let you hypnotize me, man.
Well,
I'm kind
I'll
of scared
hypnotize
what
you.
I'm
I'll
gonna be
make you.
doing. I'm kind of scared what you're gonna make me do.
Yeah, well, that's what most people are afraid of. What Scary Mike's going to make me do? Well, I can make you do some silly stuff. I promise.
Oh man, but All right, Gary, man. Let me go ahead and close this out, man. I don't wanna keep we've been on 35 minutes. I mean, 35-minute show is pretty cool.
Dude, I can sit here and listen, Tony. I can sit here and talk to you for an hour, brother. It don't
Hey,
bother me at all.
listen,
But
let
listen,
me see if I can go ahead and talk to Keith Overton and the guys down there, Orange County Choppers, man, so they can go ahead and put a show. They need to have your show over there. They do not have a clue what they're missing by not having you there. And it would be excellent, man. I mean,
so
a real biker, hypnotist, magician. I mean, come on, dude. And
yeah,
you
there's a guy. I don't know if you remember him or not. I think it's Larry the Chopper guy. I want to say it's Larry the Chopper guy, and apparently he builds motorcycles too. He has actually sent information to the OCC about us doing a show there, which I truly appreciate. And I want to do a show for OCC. That is one.
oh, look, believe
That's
me,
an incredible
Keith
dude.
Overton, the
That's an
owner,
incredible
Bert,
venue.
and Keith Overton and Bert, when they see this, I'm pretty sure they'll reach out to you, man, and get you up in there. I mean, let me tell you something. You've done shows all over the world. I
Yeah.
mean, these shows that you do keep everybody on their toes. It's awesome. So I mean, it's a classical thing. So I'm pretty sure they'll reach out, man. They'll reach
So
out.
so
And
Tony, there's two things in this world that I try to promote. If alcohol kills germs and laughter is the best medicine, I'm the most healthiest mofo in the world, dude. I just tell you.
I love you to death, man. Oh, Michaels, Gary, freaking Michaels, man. Yo, I'm going on that cruise ship with you, man. I'm going on that cruise
Dude,
ship. I'm gonna book my stuff, man, and we're gonna go check that out, man.
well,
I
listen,
gotta
if
go
you
check
do,
this out.
if you book the cruise or if anyone
I
else books the cruise, all I ask is to use promo code Gary Michaels. If you call the number to High Seas Rally, if you just mention Gary Michaels, they'll know exactly what to do. But if you book the cruise online, use promo code Gary Michaels, you're going to get $150 ship credit. You're automatically registered to win four custom motorcycles in 24. And if you book before December 31st, you get double the chances of winning those motorcycles. And again, we're going to the Bahamas. It is by
Woo!
it is by
Yeah.
far it is by far one of the most incredible times you'll ever experience. There's been people on this cruise, Tony, that booked the cruise the first year, and 3 days into the cruise, they've already booked for next year. It is that much fun.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
that's
no
how
way
people
there's absolutely no way to describe the fun, the feeling that you're going to have on this cruise unless you're on the cruise. And Tony, I'm telling you right now, with everything I have, I want you on this cruise with us this year.
Oh, we gonna go, man. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start and book that thing tomorrow, most likely. Go check it out and book tickets for me, the wife,
Well,
and
all you gotta do is use promo code Gary Michaels, man. That's all you
I,
gotta do. I'll
I'm
take
gonna
care
use
of
that.
you.
I get
I'll take care of the rest.
my $150 gift card, so I can go and get blasted up there. Well, anyway,
It-
Gary, man, it's a pleasure seeing you. I love you to death, bro, and I can't wait to see your next show. I should be heading up to see your next show ASAP for the
well,
Gib Town Fest,
hey,
right?
I'll be in Gibtown on the second week of January. Yep, I'll be in Gibtown second week of January. Gibtown Bike Fest. I'm doing a show Saturday, 3:30, I believe it is, but I'll be hosting, emceeing the entire event.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check that out, man. I'm gonna go check that out. So basically we said what we gotta say, man. And I love you, Mike. I'll check you out.
Tony, I love you too, brother. Thank
Check
you
you
for
out.
everything. I look forward to working with you, and I hope
We will.
and pray that you're going to be on this cruise with us, brother.
Oh, I'm gonna be on that thing. I ain't missing out. Check you out.
Oh yeah. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die.
Juicy wide open on the court, it Causeway fresh off the highway. Stunting with no hands moving out the way. Only seeing tunnel vision, adrenaline rush right off the speed. The whole game behind me getting litty, why not take the lead? Florida ride or die's a way of life we live and feeling free. In a better place in the chapter, I'd rather be, you hear me? When life starts to act like a bit and stress me out, I grab the bike and hit the road and let it out. Oh yeah, Florida ride or die runs through my veins. You can tell when you see us at the track or on the fast lanes. Come check the vibe on how we roll, come ride with us. It's an affair, she's my mistress, just a nitrous. Popping clutch, doing the century, we will ride or die. However, we never ride faster than the angels fly. Florida ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die.
Crazy day. Our bracelets, we scanned everybody, give them a bracelet for favors and masks and stuff. Our bracelets are indicating close to 3,790 people have showed up, close to around 900 bikes, and it was good. It was good. It was a humongous turnout for this boy. He was an autistic boy. We raised that money for him. The child was beaten and abused by his parents. His parents were drug addicts, and my friend adopted the child, so I wanted to do something nice for that child. So, I mean, did good. They did good. So many people come over here talking about support live. I mean, just how they support our magazine and our causes and everything that we do for the bike community. That finally is a sport bike magazine. Finally, I don't open it up and, you know, it's my taste, what I want, what I like, car shows, power sports, jet skis, boats. We're doing custom cars. I mean, everything. But mainly what we focus on is a lot of sports bikes and power sports. So it's awesome. I'm loving it, man. It's a success. Contact me so we can go ahead and put some magazines in your shop. The magazines, Florida Ride or Die magazine is free. You can also see the digital copy on FloridaRideOrDie.com. We provide that service to the community and let our sports bikers and our fans and everybody out there have some good readable material, nice clean readable material. So every biker, every person that we put in there, females, otherwise, whatever, they're all bikers. Ride, everybody that rides. We do interviews with live people that are just normal people like me and you that ride. Call me at 727-944-6961, or they can email me at Florida Ride or Die magazine at yahoo.com.
Hey Antonio, this is Steve Wilkos here, and I just want to say the lie detector test determines that the Florida Ride or Die magazine is the best biker magazine in Florida. I love it. Antonio, keep doing an awesome job, and have a happy new year.